Hello, you guys. Hi, Sonia. That's actually Georgia sunset. Um, how are you guys? Hey, Siwas. Hello, my pointer lover. Hey, Darkness Exposed. Lori. Good to see you. Hey, Princess Elsa. Megan Elsa. Hey, Shortcake. Nadie. Allegedly. How are you? Oh, awesome. So let me see. Okay. Allegedly, I hadn't seen you since our WhatsApp. I'm glad we didn't scare you off. Hey, April. Hello, Nikki. I'm so happy you're on here. You guys, what a day. So today, Bentley had a field trip and all the parents had to go. So I've been gone all day. I haven't been on YouTube at all, but I have been kind of on Twitter, and I've tried listening some while driving, but I couldn't even get service. So it was just quite a day. Then after that, we did Walmart. My mom had her mammograms, which, those of you guys that have been here for a while know that my mom was fighting breast cancer last year and, this year, the beginning of the year, and it's just been a lot. So the scans came, they didn't see anything, thank God. And I saw some of the stuff happening here with Quinton, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So yeah. Oh, I hope she feels better, Nadie. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Chitty Chatty Mick. Good to see you, girl. So what? Hey, Kitty Cat. Have you guys seen? Oh no, crazy mama. I hate to hear that. I'm sure you guys have seen. I'm not into the hi Melissa. Melissa has a live tonight. I did see that because I was looking who was scheduled, so I didn't schedule over anybody. And that is soon. So let's get into this. I know you guys have seen, I'm not really in the business of being the first to put something out there, or now I know that obviously pays off if you're doing YouTube or writing articles or whatever, but it also, there's a nasty side to it. And I kind of just like to discuss the stuff with you guys. So whether I'm first, middle, or last, you know what I mean? Yeah, just happy to be here with you guys. So I'm sure you guys have seen, because I am not breaking this news, some of the stuff that's come out about Leilani today. And if you haven't, I found a great article that just actually only came out 2 hours ago, with a little more information than what I had previously found, like on Twitter and on community posts and stuff like that. Yes. Get your mammograms. It can make a huge difference. They caught my mom. She actually missed one. And then because of COVID, and when she went back, thankfully they caught it super early, and it was much less aggressive surgery and treatment afterwards. However, it was still hell, but yes, April. Okay, so I want to talk about this. Now, I don't know. I have mixed feelings, but I had mixed feelings until I saw this article, because I first saw absolutely, Melissa. I first saw, will you guys drop Melissa's link too? Because she has two lives this evening, and the one at 8 looks very interesting. They both do. But anyways, regardless, I first saw that she had been out partying or out drinking with her mom. I'm speaking of Leilani and mom, Billy Joe. Those of you guys in here probably know the case. I don't need to break all that down. And we've talked about it on here. This is not the first time. So when I first heard that, I immediately thought, well, okay, she has to eat, she has to drink. Let's not be too hard. For one, grandma, I know that she has fault in this, but also she's got to be going through it. But then I read, because I tried to, even with Dawn and Candace, I really tried to be fair. But this article, y'all. Wait, you don't have two? I thought you had two. What time are they, Melissa? Last thing I saw they found them at a hotel. I'm not sure, wise old lady. I'm not keeping too close of an eye on that. I have been watching though, on and off. Hey, Dazed. Oh, welcome. Good to see you, girl. So let me pull up this article. I was looking for my jacket. Here it is. I'm going to go outside because Bentley and his dad just come in, and I don't really want to read this around him. So you guys give me just a second. I got to get bundled up. Okay, let's go. She has been dying to get out of that house and drink, I feel like. Well, I think they're staying at a hotel. Yes, that's true. And what I found on Twitter, they're annoyed that the news is keeping up with them. They said they're at a hotel because they can't get any privacy. People are outside of their houses. But let's start with this article and then I'll show you all of that. Oh, I know, Melissa, but I am curious when it is because I thought they were both tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I know you're going to talk about a video I shared. Do you remember him? Fun fact, that was White Boy Lockdown Radio, who was there with protesting for Gabby Petito. He lived not far from there. And yeah, that's the garbage man who did the video on it. I won't go too much into it. I want to watch on yours. And I did find that super interesting though. Okay. New York Post. Quinton Simon's grandmother caught shooting tequila as FBI searches landfill for toddler's remains. As federal agents searched a garbage dump for the remains of toddler Quinton Simon on Tuesday, his mother and grandmother were spotted downing shots of top-shelf tequila, according to a bar employee. Leilani Simon, Quinton's mom, and the main suspect in his October 5th disappearance, was spotted boozing with her mom, Billy Jo Howe, on the deck of Stingrays on Tybee Island, just outside Savannah, Georgia. They were having a great time, like they didn't have a care in the world, the server told the Post. They were drinking Patron shots in the deck area, being loud and laughing. It's almost like they were trying to draw attention to themselves. Now, that's the part that pissed me off. When I read, because I thought, like I said, at first I'm like, okay, they got to eat, they got to drink, I know the one thing that would make me relapse is something happening to my kids. Can't imagine going through this. Don't want to be too judgmental, but hold up. They're not sitting there sobbing, drinking because they're heartbroken and trying to get shit off their mind. They're having a great time, like they didn't have a care in the world, the server told the New York Post. Are you freaking kidding me? Hey, Britt. Good to see you. Such a disgrace and so heartbreaking. They should be out in the landfill helping look for the baby. I mean, at least you would think if they're sitting there like at the bar, they're going to be like crying, like, I don't know. I am so mad. I know it's absolutely insane. I would like to know if she's on probation or not. She is on probation. Now, that's from North Carolina, correct? From something that happened in North Carolina. Oh, thank you, Days. You're too sweet. Days has a great channel. You guys, if you haven't been over there, she's done some very incredible and touching interviews with true crime creators, a lot of them in the Summer Wells case. She has a great channel, allegedly with Brittany J, Melissa Jade, of course, Johnny Kramer. Yeah, you guys know, I like to shout out the other channels that are doing, the other channels that come in here. I haven't heard anything that's disgraceful. Okay. They were drinking Patron, whatever. It's almost like they were trying to draw attention to themselves. The woman said a colleague eventually recognized the duo from news reports, which made other employees angry with their behavior, given the missing 20-month-old, who authorities have said they believe is dead. People were getting upset, the worker said. They just wanted them out of here, but they stayed for a long time, for hours. It was very strange. Then we have Brett Buffington, who has been keeping a very close eye on them. The WSAV investigative unit has learned as federal agents were ending their first day. Now, this is what I saw initially, just kind of this post on like some community walls and stuff. So that's why I thought, maybe it's not as bad. No, it's actually disgusting. A video posted online showed a YouTube user's attempted to confront the family outside the Sandcastle Inn. I wonder who that is. where they were staying, asking why they had been drinking instead of looking for Quinton. Pictures were also tweeted showing Hal straddling a motorcycle as she left the hotel on the island Wednesday. Georgia cops and the FBI think Quinton's body was placed in a specific dumpster at a specific location that would have been emptied at a county waste management facility, which they've been searching around the clock. Quinton was last seen October 5th by his mother's boyfriend, who, again, still long gone. I really don't think he was involved. I don't see them separating like that if he was. So there's the little place they were at, huh? Imagine that. Let me see. They don't require testing and check-in more than they usually do. Hello, Decipher Podcast, another awesome channel. I cannot believe the good news. You guys, if you haven't been following with Lyric and Devin Clark, today we found out they are charging him as an adult. So I am so pumped. This is a huge difference. This means the difference in him getting out at 23 versus a mandatory life sentence, maybe with the possibility. I think there is a mandatory sentence with first degree murder. I need to go back and look. So excited about that. I can't wait for more info, which will be coming out now, because if they're treating it in adult court, we're going to get a lot more information, and I'll bring it straight here. That does make sense. Hey, Tammy Ayo. It is Darkness Exposed. It really is. Okay, sorry to change the subject. I just excited. Britt, I still haven't got to see that yet, but I will check it out. It's a living party up while Quinton's life was taken him. How very evil. Taken from him. Yes. Melissa, this is something that you guys, I have talked about on here. I am so glad that more people, because I saw Parker was doing a video on this. I think this is part of one of your videos upcoming, Melissa. How does this happen? Who failed these children? Number one, the system is failing them every day. Almost every kid I cover, almost every single one has been either in the system, put back with parents, in foster care. There is no reason with her failing during that baby being born, who's only a few months old, that they should have been keeping a closer watch. That is absolute bullshit. That's okay, Tia. It is absolutely disgusting. Yep, exactly, Lori. There you go. Quit thinking of him laying with the trash. Oh my God. Yeah, and I think it's going to be a pretty difficult process. Hey, Tattoos, happy hump day. Yep, play with the big blue and big boy toys. You go live with the big boys. See, I don't know about that, Brittany. I'm not that. I feel for her. I'm mad at her. I think she holds responsibility. However, I think Cher made a good point. Her punishment already is pretty bad, and living with herself. Now, her taking her out drinking, that makes me question, why the hell are you taking her out for a good time? For a fact police think it was her. Hell, you're the one who was telling people. Okay, so what are you doing? And don't tell me you buy the shit she don't remember it. That is the biggest bunch of bullshit. So that is one of my issues with her right now. How are you taking her out to have a good time like this? How are you doing that with her? I don't understand. Oh my God, Melissa. You guys, I'm sorry. I know what you mean. Hey, James. They shouldn't have been sent home with her. Dude, Brittany, I've been talking about CPS failure I'm just happy to hear it, because I'm talking about Harmony, Oakley Carlson, Summer, every single kid pretty much that we talk about, with the exception of here and there occasionally, has been failed by them. It's like a constant theme, and I'm so sick of it. I interviewed my first ever interview with a family member over a year ago was with Ariel Ariel Cook. It was about, that was the lady's name, the killer, but Victoria Rose Smith. She was, getting ready to be adopted and murdered by her adopted family. I'm sorry, but I just think that there has to be we need to take CPS, the whole idea, the whole system, ball it up and throw it out the window and come up with something better, because it's not working. It is not working. Oh, how cool. Ronnie Lawson's son gets 20 years. I know. And he only has to serve one after very much seriously violating 4 babies. I don't understand. That's okay. You can disagree. I don't care. That's what it's all about, I don't believe the child's in the landfill. I think the only reason the grandma wanted to get that out of, so they can get off her property. Yeah, Penny, for your thoughts. Yeah, I know. That's who I was talking about. White Boy. That's White Boy Lockdown Radio. I shared that video last night because I found that so interesting. But, yeah, it's pretty much going to be a miracle if he is, found. Period. And you got to think, how long was trash, brought to that same place, before they even started looking for him? And not only that, he said he kept 19 tons of trash on one truckload. And at it, he's like, there's 10 other trucks. It's, oh my God. It does. Who said what? Yep, me too, Nady. 100%. Hi, criminality. Guess I don't understand why Billy Joe allowed Elle to have her kids when Billy June. I don't understand it either. Lori, she 100% failed her grandkids. She has fault in this, right? She has some responsibility. Is she to blame? No, I don't believe so. And I believe a lot of times that's why parents are our worst enablers in addiction and things like that, because they believe us. Like, they just, I don't know, they want to give us more chances. You guys know. Yep, Sonia, she did. Sanitation, yep, absolutely. That sanitation worker is actually, yeah, White Boy Lockdown Radio, which is crazy. Thank you, Brett. Hey, LFT. Billy Joe is framing her own daughter for jail. Oh, I hope so too. I really do. If the state can claim in the amended custodial rights that the grandmother knew that the mother was unfit to care for the child and not safe, then I don't know. Let me see. I'm way behind, but I'm going to try to run to the bottom and then, yes. Okay. Yeah, if the fact that she was still, and this is not that she was okay. It's not like Billy Joe had these kids and Leilani was sneaking and staying here. I mean, she went to the courthouse to try to get them out of there. So they all, if CPS would have just been looking like a little bit at all, they would have known what was going on. They don't. They just, I don't know. There has to be, like I said, they need thrown in the trash, and we need a whole entire redo. So yeah, that's where they were seen drinking. Simon, who copped to taking drugs while pregnant, in court this week. Oh, interesting. She in court this week talked about that. Had texted her babysitter Diana and told her not to come to work in a 5:30 a.m. text message the day Quinton disappeared. And then they talk about his. Oh my God, you guys, look at that baby. Oh my God. Oh. Absolutely love that they hung that picture up to keep them, motivated, what they're out there for. I know that, they've gotten quite a lot of backlash, but I'm sorry. I really like this. This dude here, is he the sheriff? I'd have to go back to listen to how they introduce him, but I really liked him. I mean, he almost cried up on the stage or on the, thing, but. And also, if that is that dumpster, which, Brittany believes that she found which one. If it is that one, didn't you say there's cameras all around, like facing? So that would be very interesting to find out. I mean, what kind of footage people have on their cameras. I know for me, I have a camera on my front porch. I don't keep any footage. I delete, so I don't know, but some people maybe have it on there for a while till they go through it. Authorities have previously said they were looking for more evidence to ensure they had enough to ensure a conviction before they would be able to bring charges. FBI agent Will Clark said, "We are not just randomly searching this landfill. We have specific evidence that leads us to this large property. This will not be quick. This will not be easy, and the outcome is uncertain." So let's try to give them a break. I mean, I see a lot of people. Why isn't she arrested yet? Number one, you guys know the day she's arrested, they have like a number of days, a certain number of days that they have to get her in the courtroom. That's one of the issues with Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell's trial, because you have a right to a speedy trial. They can't just lock you up and just leave you sitting, right? So they had to put a limit on it. They want to make sure that they do it right. We've seen baby killers get away that were guilty as hell, obviously. Casey Anthony, and yeah, they're working 10 steps ahead. There you go, to secure prosecution. Hey, Electro, just popped in. Way late. You're not way late. Do you think Dolly and BHB could cause a hindrance that jeopardize the case? The pressure could cause LS to take her life without answers before even being taken in. I think they could cause a hindrance. Now, I don't know about her taking her life, but this is the way I look at it. Go down there, talk to people if you want, get reports. They're not even at the house, okay? So you're bothering the neighbors, not them. We know they're at a hotel. But yeah, I totally do. I think that when you get too close to a case, number one, you're doing that. Number two, you're spreading a lot of misinformation to a lot of people. People are very interested in this. There was like 2,000 people in Betty's chat, like the day before yesterday when I was in there. People want to see what's going on and they care. And you have people, this little baby, look at him, you guys. All of you guys know. I don't have to tell you. You've fallen in love with him too. So, yeah, I totally believe that they could cause a problem. I don't like it. I'm all for protesting. I think that they take it too far, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. To convict her, but there you go, crazy mama. Hey, Jen, for those who want to see her arrested, what would the charge be? There you go, Jen. Let's see if we get an answer from anyone. Obviously murder, right? But how are you going to prove that? They're trying to find the baby. Not that they can't do it without finding him, but they're probably just trying, at least at first, to see if they can. The infamous Jen Liu. I'm sorry, but she admitted to it. She should at least be on an ankle bracelet and not at the bars. She admitted to it to who? And how do we know that? You know what I mean? She admitted it to her mama, and her mom told, we saw the text, but if she admitted it to law enforcement, that's enough to they would arrest her then, because they'd have a confession and they have at least some evidence. So I don't know that she admitted it to law enforcement. That's another thing, you guys. I've seen, because these cases are getting a lot of attention, I'm seeing a lot of misinformation, and it's tough because I don't know how you combat it. You have people that will come in chats and say different things. If you're a creator, I urge you, if someone comes in your chat and tells you anything, don't pull it up on here and go, "Oh my God, it is," and then go like it's a fact without kind of saying, well, we don't know that for a fact. Just remember, because some people are new to it, and that's just my advice. It's unsolicited. You don't have to take it. But also, I don't know how else to get rid of all the misinformation. Oh, Woofy's here. If I was about to do life in prison, taking my life is definitely on my mind. That's true, Tammy. I hadn't thought about it like that, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not sure that Bullhorn Betty is going to affect that, though. I want to go that far. That requires a lot of speculation, Oh, hello, Guidance in Life, my friend. How are you? Word on the street is she tried to S herself in front of the kids once. I know that you have a lot of information too that maybe isn't out there. So, you guys, I have reached out to the babysitter and I've been chatting with her back and forth. I'm not going to share our exact conversation. We're drinking Patron shots in my lab from right now. Okay. So I reached out to her when I heard that she was at the bar, and then we're going to go look at some stuff on Twitter. But I had reached out to her and I sent the screenshot of like Brett Buffington. This was at 2:00 today because, like I said, we had a field trip. And I said, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" And she says back, "This is bullcrap. Living life while your baby is missing. Thank you for sharing. So sad." And I said, going out to get a freaking buzz. I know they got to eat, but her mama taking her out drinking doesn't feel right. I hope you're okay. She says, "Yes, ma'am, we're doing okay. We're just praying and waiting and can't believe everything we're seeing. It's just crazy to me." So that's so far just what she had said today about that. But I bet this must feel like it not real life, like it's not real life. I mean, hello, Emily. Good to see you. Quentin's memorial made me want to cry. I haven't got a great look at it. I've seen it like in videos, but kind of like over to the side there. It looks quite large. I need a good picture of it. Exactly, Melissa. Neglect. A lot of times, Cassandra, I believe they do that. They give you enough rope to hang yourself, you know? They have no confession. They only have her mother's word. See, thank you, Jen. That's what I'm saying. She may have confessed to a person, but had she confessed to police, now that would be enough to arrest her with the other stuff. Tammy, people say, I mean, we don't know. Her mom sent out the message, and I don't know. I tend to believe it now that right after that we heard all the news. They didn't believe he was, any longer alive, and so her mom sent out that text that says, Leilani did it. She put him in the dumpster. She doesn't remember anything. Those are my words, something like that. But basically, that's all she said. She didn't say, Leilani told me and the cops are, you know what I mean. But at least somebody's out there watching them. Well, guess what, Marissa? They are now staying at a hotel to avoid, I guess, the people outside the house. Hey, little bit. It's not just Betty and Dolly. That's the thing. I believe Betty is not even doing much of the protesting. She's almost just filming it, but there are neighbors and stuff out there protesting. The neighbors are pissed. Like, you guys, just take this for a second. Think about this. Just seriously, clear your mind of all this stuff and just hang with me for a second and think about this. Just like normal day, you get home from work, get your kids off from school, whatever, you're cooking dinner, the phone rings, and you find out a neighbor, if you have any neighbor near you or someone that close by, especially the babysitter, someone you're very close to, is gone. I mean, put yourself in her position. I cannot imagine. They have surveillance. She didn't admit it. Okay. So from around the dumpsters, you mean? They do have specific information that leads into a specific dumpster. Hey, Wicked West Paranormal, good to see you. Lucia. Okay, thank you, Britt. I definitely will check it out. She nor Grandma look remorseful. It's almost as if they're relieved to have them babies out of their hair. Let's party hardy. In my opinion, they need the most harshest penalty. Well, Sissy, it certainly sounds like that's the vibe when you hear the article. I think the article shows a lot more than the post because we have back to, if you guys came in late, So this came from an employee. The employee says, quote, they were having a great time like they didn't have a care in the world. They were drinking Patron shots in the deck area, being loud and laughing. It's almost like they were trying to draw attention to themselves. People were getting upset. They just wanted them out of here, but they stayed for a long time, for hours. It was really strange. Jin Lu, you should do it. I would absolutely love that. If you ever want to jump up on here and explain some stuff, let me know. Melissa, thank you. Or what you see in chats. Because a lot, and like, I know that there's a lot of people that they come into these cases and they've never followed true crime. They, like, maybe just this one particular case grabs their heart and soul, right? So, hello, Rena. Good to see you. Hearsay coming from Billy Joe. I'm way behind in chat. I'm going to skip a little bit. Yeah, she is sweet. I feel bad for her. I really do. Well, now we know she's not in treatment. There you go. And that's the trouble with when we sit around, and especially when a case is big like this and people are discussing it daily, for hours and hours. We're all guilty. Like, I'm guilty. Y'all are guilty. All y'all in the chat. That is when rumors go wild. And I think we got to be careful as creators too. At least I want to, as like not trying to really distinguish the difference. But it's hard because you want to talk about some of the rumors too, right? Like, so I don't know, just absolutely. I don't know, but I don't have any ill feelings towards the babysitter. Cassandra, I believe they were saying they think it's unsupervised. I can't stand them and their logical thinking and what they do. They aren't achieving anything but more of a problem to the case and finding the truth to what happened. This case breaks my heart. Billy and Leilani out partying is disturbing. I just see that precious baby boy's face when I close my eyes. I know, Deb. Okay, Mark, this is a good question that he's very confident she's not a flight risk. I would love to know why. Because, I mean, now this would be speculation. Anything like, so there's a good example. Anything we say about that, we don't know. We just don't know. Simple as that. We could sit here and talk about it for hours and speculate, which we can do, but we need to just be clear, or we can wait for the facts to come out. But I would love to know why he's so confident that she's not going anywhere. FBI and forensics looking in a landfill. I don't know. The info coming in has been overwhelming. It's filtering out the info. I know. Especially kind of because you work on the back end of some bigger place, some things that I know you're seeing a lot of it. Actually located Leilani and her mother today. It's possible. Penny. I don't know. It could be possible. I doubt it. I'd say, well, then again, we know law enforcement paid for Brian Laundrie to stay at that hotel. So they do things like that depending on situation. One hell of a night. I couldn't either. There is no way in hell. Matter of fact, I may have to drink just because of that, but I'm not going to be having fun. I'm going to be like way too drunk to move or something. I don't know. But then again, how can you be aware? Like if you get a call, right? So I don't think I would do that unless you got horrible news. But I don't know. I think a lot of people feel like the babysitter comes from a good place. Meep, thank you. Yes, she should. Tonight, I was actually going to go through an old interview. Oh, the animal intuitive. Good to see you. Of Candace's that's been deleted, and we will go through that since Dawn's getting out. Just whenever I have like a little bit of free time, and it's a good moment to do it. I tried to give Billy Joe the benefit of the doubt, but it's too much now. Criminality, that's where I'm at. It's like even today, when I heard about them out drinking, even though instantly I'm like, why are you taking her? Like, why are you doing that with her? Why are you? Because I don't know. I can't understand that. But then once I read this, like how much fun they were having, and Then I know that she said, now hold on, I'll show you some other stuff the grandma has said too, that just makes her look, I don't know, very, I don't know. Hey, checking convictions, good to see you. I'm not sure, Dark Horse Justice, but you are not the first person who's come in here and said that. I don't know. I don't know how to make sure they're okay. I don't have contact information with either one of them, you know? Leslie, I would love to see that too. Okay, let me pull up Twitter though. I want to show you guys some stuff here. So, if you're into true crime and you don't have a Twitter, you ought to get one, and a TikTok too, because you will find stuff there you won't see anywhere else. So, but don't stay gone from YouTube too long. Like, come back to us if you go. I could never drink in a bar with the woman who murdered my grandbaby. Nothing posted since this morning. That's, I don't know. Oh, Katie, hey, good to see you. Hey, Tess. It's funny though, a couple of you guys have been in here with that. Okay. You know someone is going to release videos of mom and grandma at the bar. Lori, girl. But look at this picture of her, by the way, that was taken, that was kind of going around. Like, she's a freaking child, man. She's a baby herself. It's actually really sad when you think about it. And her older brother, where he's at, there, you know, look at the baby face on her. This little girl is making sure the rest of her life is spent behind bars, deservingly so. She needs to be there. But how sad is that, right? It's like, damn. I don't know. I saw that and I'm like, she looks like a freaking baby. She kind of looks like a 12-year-old boy right there, but like the sweet life of Zach and Cody. Or okay. They were having a great time, so they're quoting that. But this is where I wanted to show you guys a couple of things. Now I have seen this photo. What did I do? Sorry for the scream, y'all. I saw this photo. Okay, CCD, Chatham County Police Department, and FBI searching the waste management landfill in Chatham County. So the guy who Melissa was talking about, who came forward, he actually worked for waste management as well. Okay, so that's a company that owns a bunch of landfills. Not in Georgia though. I believe it was in Florida, but for the remains of Quinton Simon. Once evidence pointed us to this site, it took several days to mobilize the manpower, equipment, and specialized teams for what will be an extensive and extended search. My God, y'all. They're having to fill up the back of a truck, take it here, spread it out, go through each and every piece, very carefully and closely, and then bring the next truck. It's going to be a tedious, long, hot job. Georgia is hot, y'all. And yeah. So I'm thankful to these men who are willing to do this, Yeah, he really, really did. He did a great job. Even though he's wild, I'll tell you that. That YouTube channel gets a little wild, but that was a good video. They would have to keep her far from me. I would not be a loving mother. I would want to. I brought you in this world. Now I am taking you out. Absolutely. Pointer, I agree. They make me want to vomit. I've unsubbed from so many channels. They're in it for their channels. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, Dark Horse, I'm sorry that you're worried. I don't even know them personally. So, there's nothing I can do. Mark, for real, I panic more losing my damn phone. Wicked West Paranormal. I believe they didn't take the weekend off. They took the weekend. They weren't searching because they couldn't just go in there willy-nilly. It's a huge task. So I think what they did was take the weekend and start putting together. They said they had to call in experts at going through landfills. I mean, so they had to get a plan together. Oh, Punksy. I did specialized recovery after 9/11 for 9 months. Prayer these workers get the therapy they're going to need. Justice for Quinn. Oh my God. None of your business. Melissa Jade has talked a lot about 9/11 and the recovery process. Actually, you compared this to that yesterday. Lucia, I actually had shared. Melissa's going to go over it in her live later. It's a guy from like with a lot of experience with this. She won't be welcomed in prison. Ain't that right, Leslie? You know what happens to people like that in prison. Have you seen the neighbors outside screaming and crying? If not, I'll show you guys. I mean, screaming and crying. Screaming, not crying, but, going off. They rub Vicks Vapor Rub under their nose to tolerate the smell. Wow. Yep, absolutely. Penny for your thoughts. I think it's time for vigilantes. Patty and Pink, I don't know. I think we should give the cops a little bit of time to... Bye, Margot. That's okay. I didn't say anything. I've got people coming in my chat looking for these folks, okay? But you can have a great day. See you later. My brother, who is law enforcement, had a search once in a landfill. He said they have to basically do math first to estimate the placement and depth before digging. That makes sense. Okay, later, Margot. I didn't even say nothing about him. Jesus Christ. Please, I don't need subs like that any damn way. Okay. Bye, Melissa. Georgia was in the top 10 worst prison systems. Wow. Checking conviction. Thank you, Allie. Okay, Tinder hot, whatever. What did they say, Rena? I didn't even see it. Behind the scenes. Yeah, I didn't even say nothing bad about Bullhorn Betty. Rena has been through a lot, though, I will say, and people are allowed to have their opinions. So look here, Dark Horse. Rena is a friend of mine. She's a great girl, and she has been through a lot. And I'm telling you, she doesn't even mean anything offensive. She just doesn't want to get on the subject of other creators because you already seen somebody come in the chat and say they were leaving. So let's just try to move on from this and not, and be good to everybody. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. Let me keep going through here because I don't want to be on here too longer. I'm a survivor of HTMB. Oh, that's all. And we are happy that she helped you. But we're just saying that, yeah. Rena was trying to be respectful of me and my channel, and I appreciate it. I know you were worried about them, and that's okay too. I don't have a clue where they are, so let's just move on. But definitely, you don't know what somebody else has been through. If as a matter of fact, if you guys have not been over to Rena's channel, I encourage you guys to go over there and hear about her story and hear about what she advocates for, because it's super important. And yeah, just please, if you have the time and you can, go over there and stop by. Okay, let me keep on going here. Okay. Really, I do. I'm not being a smartass. She has a very important cause that she talks about. Now, look here, you guys. We found Billy Joe, Quinton's grandmother, at the hotel across the street from that beach bar this morning. She told Tabby Allen police that I was, quote, starting to annoy her. This is her on the motorcycle. The news guy's starting to annoy her. He wants justice for Quinton. I mean, Jesus. Can you guys post Rena's channel for me, pretty please? Oh, thank you, LFT. There it is, you guys. They had to map out the landfill. Yeah, Rena, she does videos about addiction and different things like that. Police on Tybee Island have been called to a disturbance involving Quinton's family members. Police say they were called in front of the Sandcastle Inn for a disturbance for people who were yelling. Now, was this people that were yelling at the family? Awesome, Lucia. Thank you. Woofy, you legend. Hey, Muffin Top. So good to see you. Okay. Let's keep going through this. Then we're going to check the latest because sometimes that's where you'll get new things. These are like the top tweets. Quinton Simon's, now this was touching. Okay, this is the memorial. I was driving when I saw this, so I didn't get to take a good look. Let's look. Quinton Simon's neighborhood tonight. The memorial in what was the toddler's front yard is contrast to the protesters across the street screaming for an arrest, while just a few houses down, the small gathering of stuffed animals at the heartbroken babysitter's home. You guys, you don't have to go scream for an arrest. Number one, go protest at the damn police station, okay? Number two, if you're doing it for an arrest and screaming for that, because they're not there and the police, there may be a couple there, but you're better off going to the police station. Truly, you may get somewhere doing that. However, they're not going to arrest until they feel like they have a good enough case to win in court. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys. Look how much stuff. And oh, look at the picture of him right here. The angel wings, the little lambs. Oh, how precious. All the plushies. You guys. It just reminds you, you know. Oh, just a baby. He wasn't even 2 years old. How do you get so angry at a baby? The fuck. And well, I don't even know. Never mind. It is heartbreaking. If people want to help, why not volunteer to feed the people searching the landfill? No, you shouldn't. And then Mom, who supposedly put him there, the community was yelling, they have the right. No, I know it's the community, and that's fine, but I'm saying that they should go, if they are yelling for an arrest, one, it's not going to make a difference until they get enough evidence. Pressure, I think, can make a difference, but they have to have the evidence. But two, they should go to the police station, you know, because the family, I'll show you guys the outside, the neighbors and stuff. Betty bought tons of toys and stuffed animals. That's very sweet. Very, very sweet. It was in a news article online. I bet he hardly ever came out of his playpen. My God. Baby murderer lives here. See, I'm down. I'm down for this. Okay. This is like not protesting, screaming for an arrest, which people, they do have the right to speak their mind, and people have the right to protest. Oh my gosh. I loved this. Jennifer Coffindaffer, the retired FBI agent. I imagine Quinton Simon in a place like this, his heart warm, finally knowing peace, comfort, and love where his spirit now dwells. Absolutely love that. Beautiful picture, and God Almighty. I mean, you got to picture him there so you don't picture him where he is, you know. Searching for human remains in a landfill is a very complex operation. Please be patient. To be honest, I am amazed at how fast this case has progressed. The team assembled for this search will find Quinton if he's there. Please keep all involved in your prayers. Okay, so now, oh, I love that. My dad's cooking steak and it smells really good. He's on the grill, like in his yard, so the wind is blowing it this way. Now let's go to the latest. Okay. Quinton Simon's mother down tequila shots at a Tabby Island beach. We know about that. Let me check on you guys, though, before I keep going. Why are you sorry? Yeah, it's okay. Don't be sorry. They are now. I don't know about the creators, but the community. I know some are protesting like for an arrest, and some are just kind of saying a murderer lives here. You know. Hey, Mar, good to see you. I do too, Meep. That was really, really cute. Oh, okay, I see. And now I want steak. Sorry. In the arms of the Lord. A lot of people sharing that article. Whoa, here's the number that she gave to the waiter, and then I guess the news decided to text her on it, but apparently she did not answer. Wait, who is this? Hi, Billy Joe. We are reaching out to confirm that you and Leilani were out at Stingray's. Let's see what she says. Simply stranger. What is she responding to? Or they took shots, got flirty, and even asked for the waiter's phone number. You have to listen to this. What? Wait, so this is a different interview, I guess? Let's check it out. Ask for the waiter's phone number. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. WSAV learned from the people who waited on them that they took shots, got flirty, and even demanded one waiter's phone number. Oh my God. Leilani Simon, the only suspect in her son's disappearance. They were at the bar on Tuesday night. The investigative unit obtained a picture that shows the missed call to the waiter's phone from Hal. Billy Joe told a group of Tybee Island police officers that the WSAV investigative unit was starting to annoy her. WSAV found Hal leaving a Tybee Island hotel. She didn't stop to talk to us then and thought it says she read a text message sent. She didn't stop to talk to us then, and though it says she read a text message sent to her about Tuesday night, she didn't text us back either. Just over a week ago, Hal got into an emotion-filled argument with the babysitter over planning a memorial for Quinton. At the time, police had not said they believed he was dead. Last night, the party, according to the waiters, ran up a tab of over $300 while protesters stood in front of this house demanding justice for Quinton. $300. So they did a tab. Oh my God. They're flirting with waiters, demanding phone numbers, and they did a tab. I'm glad we got this article. Wow. Hey, Angie. Hey, Conspiracy. It's in a New York Post article. We did read the first. We did read the first one. I sent you a good link. Is it something that is in this, or should I pull it up too? Let me know. Quinton cannot speak for himself, so it's up to everyone because the family don't care. I'm all for that. I am all for that. I just think, yeah, what? I just think, I don't know. Yeah, it all sticks. Protest in front of CPS. There you go. That's a wonderful idea. If you want to protest for justice for Quinton, go to CPS because they failed this baby. Not only have they failed him, they failed lots of them. Lots of kids. It is similar but video. Okay, we'll check it out. Let's see. Let me go. We'll go through this just a little bit more and then we'll check that out. I wonder who the others are. Did Hal's husband hit the way? You know, it's getting pics of grandma coming from the hotel on her party binge. She told law enforcement that the news people were bothering her like she expected them to help her. So let's go through these. There's stingrays. There she is on her bike. Wow. She don't want to be followed around by the news. Well, I mean, sorry. At this point, I don't know. What do you expect? Pics of the bar they were at last night. Okay. One last thing I want to look at, and then we'll go to the video Teresa sent. I want to find the Twitter of. What are you doing out here? No. Bentley. Hold on, you guys. Bentley, honey. Oh, you're out here. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, you guys. Oh, thank you, Angie, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. I wish I could see it. If it helps, I'm from Savannah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you for the input. That's really interesting. Do you feel like the whole entire town is kind of on this? Running up a 300 bar tab and watch, she'll want a public defender, Jen Lou. You know it. I guarantee she does, but I'll come back to you when that happens. They have kids with them. She was carrying a baby. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay. WSAZ, right? That's the guy. Hold on. Sorry, Bentley came out here and they just went back inside. Just putting the finishing touches on a story about Quinton Simon. Really hard to listen to what everything is telling me, knowing law enforcement. Oh, he's from The Sun, which I wonder if he's put that out yet. Brett from WSAV. Here he is, lead investigative reporter. Okay. We found Billy Joe Howell. There's not really much left. Let me go to his replies though. Uh-oh. There's him. Well, keep on annoying her, Brett. Thank you for taking one for the team. We're not ready to charge anyone yet. We still have work to do. We still have an investigation to do, and we're not going to do anything preemptively that would harm future Look at that, you guys. Oh, my dear God. I just cannot believe that baby's there. Oh, my God, you guys. I believe in our investigators. I believe in the expertise we've brought to bear here. We're tracking in the right direction. That was Chatham County Police Department 3 hours ago. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm all totally lost now. So let me stop this and check on you guys. And we're going to go get that link from Teresa, the video. If I can find StreamYard. Hello, there you are. Each truck holds about 18 tons of trash. Yep, I was watching a video on that earlier. Or last night, actually, I shared it. And the guy said, you know, and he was respectful about it, but he just basically said, if they find him, it's going to be a miracle. And that just, I know, Meep. I thought about that with the poles because they have like those poles in their hands. Hey, Seth. Good to see you. Oh, awesome, Linda. Thank you. That's just where I go to run my mouth about other stuff. She did get on a bike after doing shots. Wow. Damn, Punksy. Good observation. She has an attorney. Okay. People want the front door view and info, yet find fault in Dolly and Betty for providing that view. This info wouldn't be available. Well, this info would, because we're not what we're going after now. That doesn't come from them. But yeah, they do get information when they're out talking to people and stuff. You're right. I don't disagree with you there. Friend's baby with them. Okay. A friend's baby was with them? What? Oh my God. Okay, shots were last night, bike is today. Thank you, Teresa. That makes sense because you're right because it said, yeah. Oh, Scott, I have missed you. Oh, and you're using one of my most favorite drawings of yours. I love that so much. Good to see you. What makes this extra tragic is that since his under 2, she could have taken him to a safe place and not been charged. Oh my God. I just don't understand. There's just so many people out there. I'm not actively looking to adopt, but I swear if I knew somebody who like knew a teenager that was about to have a baby and was going to give it away I would take it. I would take any little baby. I really would. Happily with love. I mean, why did I go to YouTube? I'm trying to go to, did you send it on? Yeah, Facebook. I mean, I would love to. So I know there's so many. I mean, I know even like a friend of mine who's in the chat, I won't say who, is looking into foster care, being a foster parent. There's so many people out there who would like give anything to love and spoil the heck out of that beautiful baby. So it's awful. I actually didn't know that though, up to the age of 2 without being charged. It's good to know. Okay. Ooh, News Nation, which I love Brian Enton. So let's go hear that. Thank you, Teresa. So let me share. Hold on. Love you, little buddy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Brian Enton, fabulous freaking reporter.
Of a missing toddler. The FBI and Savannah police are searching.
Oh my God, that picture of him. Look at him. Oh my God. I just don't know. Like, why? Hi, Amber Lou. You're new. No, you're not. No, I did not know they had a baby with them. Who was that baby with during the bar trip? Who? Her? Leilani? Up for adoption when she was 5. They found out a lot of info. Dolly said you can use this video. The guy they were with came out and defend grandma and mother. Oh, okay. See, yeah. I took one at 3 months. She's 19. Oh my God, Alma. That's so awesome. That's freaking awesome. Your name sounds so freaking familiar to me. I got a feeling if they don't find her, they can't find him. They can't charge her. Scott, I hope not. God, I hope and pray not. Because, okay, so this is my question. Was the evidence that led them to believe he was no longer alive video footage at the dumpster or the luminol? If it was the luminol at the house, I would think they could. Even if it was, I don't know. I mean, I think that would make a difference. because they did the luminol testing, and supposedly, speculation, rumor has it, they have video from the dumpster. Oh my God, Jen. I don't know, Seth. I honestly don't know. I don't trust them. Or both. That's true, in my opinion. I believe BJ will be facing charges as well for leaving the children with Leilani. I know you're not new, Amber. I love you. I know you're not new. That's okay. The baby was the child of the biker guy who came to visit the felons. I believe Grandma hatched the plan to decide where the baby was disposed. Wild goose chase. I believe it's both. When they showed the dumpsters on video, they got a close-up view of the camera pointed right at the dumpsters. I think they have video, but it's circumstantial. Can you see me? I can see you, Muffin Top. Okay, let's watch this. Sorry, not to stop it like 2 seconds in.
A landfill after information led them to believe Quinton Simon's body was thrown into a dumpster. Brett Buffington with our News Nation affiliate WSAV in Savannah joins us live. And Brett, you have some exclusive information about Quinton's mother and grandmother.
Wait, so this is the guy who was getting on her nerves.
And this is truly quite a twist.
Nicole, it certainly is. Yesterday,
oh, Connie, welcome.
Was wrapping up their search. These specially trained agents in the landfill about a mile from this command center, as they were wrapping up their search around this time, we learned that Quinton's mom and his grandmother were nowhere near their home, nowhere near this search. In fact, they were at a bar at the beach.
That's a great question, the animal intuitive. You would think they would have dogs.
This is the shot from above.
Oh my God, I hadn't seen that yet.
Up, raking through.
Oh my God, you guys.
They were at a bar at the beach. This.
My God, not only, the smell and the heat and just the emotional, hell that this would be for an officer. Well, I lost my entire train of thought. Let me think. I thought of something else that would be awful, but I don't know. I totally lost my mind. Left my mind. My mind's going a million places right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll come back to me, but wow. Oh, yes. Think about the, the risk to their health. I damn sure don't want to be going through people's trash and think about what goes in your trash, your bathroom trash, ladies, or, when you go out, one night stand trash. I don't know. Oh my God, that would be a big thing for me. So again, we got to take it easy on them because damn, man, this is
the shot from above. Federal.
And I don't say take it easy on them, as in we should still expect a lot from them. They need to do their job and do it well. However, we have to understand why there's no arrest yet. Look at them. This is why.
Federal agents lined up, raking through garbage. Yesterday, this went on for hours. Today, this is the shot.
Yeah, it would be.
Is trending. That's Leilani Simon, the only suspect in her son's
Thank
disappearance.
You, Teresa.
Leilani, her mother, Billy Joe Howell, and others at a popular Tybee Island bar last night, just hours after the search for her son wrapped up.
Oh, my God.
We've learned from the people who waited on them. They took shots, got flirty, and even demanded one waiter's phone number.
Oh, my God.
Investigators.
This ain't spring break. You ain't at the Jersey Shore on spring break. I don't know. Oh, my God.
With the shot showing the missed phone call, that number from Billy Joe Howell's cell phone.
Wow.
That grandmother today telling these Tybee Island cops we were starting to annoy her. We found Billy Joe Howell leaving this Tybee Island hotel.
No shame.
She didn't stop to talk to us then, and though it says she read this message asking about last night, she didn't text us back either.
This is
It was just over a week and a half
Oh my
ago.
gosh.
Billy Joe Howell got into this emotion-fueled argument.
You were wrong. I begged you to help. I begged you to help.
Last night, the party, according to the waiters, ran up a tab over $300.
My God.
While protesters stood in front of the house demanding justice for Quinton.
Oh my God, guys. I cannot believe this. Evil that exists out there, you know? Evil exists. But really, which is a great channel, but I just cannot. It's unbelievable. Your brain can't understand it, or like, because we're, if you're not like that, you don't understand it. You cannot simply understand how Chris Watts killed his babies and put them in an 8-inch hole to an oil tank to, you don't we can't make sense of it, but we try. I don't know. It's frustrating.
Listen, so many people tonight, they are asking, why has no one been arrested in this case? As this photo went out on the internet today, so many more people started asking that question again. The police, they doubled down today, saying they just simply aren't ready to charge anyone or to make any arrest. They are still looking for evidence in that landfill, Nicole, and they want to make sure, again, when they make those charges, those are charges that are going to stick.
Yep.
Brett, before we let you go, I just want to confirm that Leilani, Quinton's mother, has been the only person named, and she's been named as the prime suspect, correct?
That is correct. The police chief here saying that again in a
I don't know why I thought Brian Enton was on there. Holy moly. Okay, the very last thing I want to show you guys before I let you go is kind of what was going on outside the house. I will go check out Dolly's channel and see what he got from that guy, like you guys were saying. I don't want to stay on here too long though. And plus it's dinner time and bath time. Plus tonight I just saw the Cypher is going live to talk about the freaking Lyric and Devin stuff. I cannot believe they're going to charge him as an adult. It's so exciting. But okay, so I have to go to my channel. I shared Parker's community post the other day because she put a link to a Facebook video of the neighbors and of like kind of outside of the house. So let me show you. I can get to it. Where the heck is it, you guys? Hold on. I'll just find her channel. Or maybe I didn't even end up sharing it. I meant to. Let's see. If you're not subscribed to Positively Parker, you should go over there. She has a heart of gold, and she is so... You can tell that she puts it into the cases, which I appreciate. Here, let me show you her page because she has his picture. We're going down the community page before I let you guys go. Okay, Positively Parker. That picture, look at him. That girl has no idea. She was blessed and one of the luckiest people in this, on earth to have a precious, beautiful, healthy little baby. Oh my God, I just cannot. With his hair combed back like that. Oh. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Oi, this chaos doesn't help. So I'm going to have to actually stop sharing and reshare. Let me pull up the video though. Okay.
Hold on, we can see. Just turn it around.
Let me turn
Hold on,
around.
just turn it around.
Put this freaking link.
Okay.
Record that shit.
Okay, let me get out.
Get out.
Let me just
out.
get out and record this because she crazy. Y'all, she
Thank
outside
you,
now,
LT.
y'all. It's like a couple people outside now. It's like 3 or 4 people outside now.
It's like 3 or 4 people outside now, y'all.
All of y'all should be arrested. All of y'all. Because if it was me, y'all would have been arrested.
And then it's a couple of them. It's a lot of people out there, y'all, and they just recording.
Bro, oh God, y'all need to go.
Look, y'all.
Bro, you need to go.
I am.
Baby killer. Baby killer.
Whoa, what happened? That was the whole video. I don't know. They showed her Leilani's picture.
Baby killer. Baby killer.
You better hate that or see you at the store.
Oh God.
Something wrong with the mama. Something wrong with the mama, y'all. Y'all, something wrong with the mama.
I'm doing some fucking time. Hey, the baby killers ain't worth it. I'm doing some fucking time.
Oh, sad.
Because I didn't kill them.
Don't pass the time. If we stay back, we straight.
What they recording for?
I can't even go see my house past 12.
But look, hey.
And if you're black and you cooperate with them, you should reduce your black card, nigga.
Hey.
I don't see no black up there.
No, when you say, but listen, when you say.
That's public easement. Get this car out of my driveway. Public easement. Public easement. Check your law, homeboy. Go talk to somebody else about that shit.
Yeah,
Oh my God. It's insane, right?
Oh, fuck with the boat.
Baby killer! Arrest the baby killer!
All these police for us.
Really? They didn't have this many police for the baby.
They show up like this for the baby.
I know. Right.
They show up
like this for the baby. Exactly.
Oh, I heard Betty.
Are you kidding me?
Killer.
Are you kidding me?
Stop driving slow if you don't want to be a killer. I'm black people.
Okay, you guys, so you get the point of what's going on out there. You can actually find that whole video on Positively Parker's community page, and I encourage you guys to go check it out. I'm going to get off of here, let you guys go. I'm going to go eat dinner. This way I can kind of catch up with the Lyric and Devin stuff. I do think Melissa is live right now on this case, so you guys could go over there and join her chat. Or she was supposed to be. I don't know if she is because I'm on here, so I didn't see. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you. Lynn, oh my gosh, it's been a day here. Bentley had a field trip this morning. Mom had her scans. It's been a long day. But yeah, everybody is welcome to their own opinion on the protesters and that stuff. I don't know. I think some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. So it is what it is, you know. I love you guys. I hope all. Thank you, Checking Convictions. You guys go over there too. She has a great channel, Checking Convictions. That's another great channel. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciated it. Enjoyed talking about this with you guys. Let's hope and pray they might be done searching today. Let's just pray they find him as soon as possible. Let's pray they find him. Because at this point, and I think that's what Melissa was going over, the sanitation worker. At this point, it seems like, you know, it's going to be tough. Oh my God, Connie. God bless you. I am so sorry to hear that. I love you guys. I will see you soon. I hope you guys have a great night. And yeah, join me tonight. I don't know if I'm going on tonight, but I'm definitely watching on Decipher Podcast. No one has heard from them since their live this morning. I sure hope they're okay. All right, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.